Hello and welcome to all you Geminis. Welcome to this video of the horoscope for November for Geminis in general for 2013. It's going to be a fascinating month, I think, with a lot happening, and I want to make those videos a bit shorter, but it's not easy to do that for some reason, and I have added some other videos. If those of you who really want to explore a little bit more of what I'm talking about here. But what I'm going to talk about in particular is, of course, the eclipse, the solar eclipse on the 3rd of November. It's going to be the Sun, the Moon, Saturn, the Mercury retrograde, all in your 6th house. So I'm going to explain what that is all about. And as well a bit of other stuff going on at the same time. So for Geminis, it is such a good time to, certainly when Mercury goes direct again as from the 11th, so let's say as from the middle of the month, it is such a good time to start a change when it considers your health and when it considers your routines and when it considers your work for a lot of people probably. Now, because the 6th house is all of these areas of life, so for some it will be the work, for others it will be their health. So if the eclipse prompts you into something that you should see and you didn't want to see, because this eclipse is all about you need to see what you don't want to see. And the better we're aware of it, well, the better we will be able to handle it. Because if we want to push something under the table and we don't want to see it, that, you know, that this Scorpio energy of what comes around goes around can hit us. So probably for you Geminis, you're going to make some turns when it comes to maybe your health. Maybe you're going to realize I really have to take care a bit better for my body and mind and soul, and I really have to do something on a regular basis, because the 6th house is the house of the Virgo. It's the house of doing things on a regular basis. So maybe it's that for you. And for others, it will be work. It will be maybe a new job. For those who are looking for a new job, maybe it's going to be tough and it's going to be not that easy, but there is a possibility, because it's the solar eclipse is a new moon which reflects new beginnings. So if you put effort into it, there is a chance for you to start something totally different. And but you will think about it. So the decision making is very important, that you make it as from the middle of the month or afterwards. So because before that there is still information that you're missing. So keep on exploring if you want to change jobs and trying to find out what you really want when it considers work. And for other people, it could simply mean that they're going to change their routines, that maybe you had just a burnout, or you just had not a burnout, not so dramatic, but maybe something happened that made you realize my routines are so messed up. I really have to make it more efficient. It's, as I said, it's a good time for that. At the same time, you're having Mars in your 4th house, which is a good time to, and it's in Virgo, it's a good time to work home for some changes home. Maybe you're going to rearrange your furniture, maybe you're going to rearrange all your closets, maybe you're going to clean in the house because it's in Virgo. Anything, but you're going to be very active during this period, during the whole month, at your house. Maybe you are renovating, could be the case as well. Maybe you're planning to move even, could be the case as well. And that prompts you into that change of those routines that fits in with that as well. The last thing I want to mention is Jupiter goes backwards as from the 6th, I think, and this is in your 2nd house and 6th. No, the 8th. The 8th. So as from the 8th, Jupiter in your second house, your house of your self-confidence, your house of your money is going backwards. So you're rethinking how you can gain a bit more money in your life, how you can gain a bit more self-confidence. So that is good as well. And Venus is playing also a big role during the month. It's in Capricorn for the whole month in your 8th house, which is a very deep, intimate house. For those who like that. I know that most Geminis are very light people, but of course you may have other planets in your chart that balances that out with a bit more intensity. And Venus in the 8th is certainly intensity, certainly because it's going to conjunct Pluto around the middle of the month and square up to Uranus. So in other words, if you are single, and you just started a new relationship, wow, it's going to be passionate, because Venus conjunct Pluto is all about passion, it's all about transformation, it's all about getting to know each other on the most intimate level, which is not always sex. It's always on. It's also on that very intimate, trusting plane of feelings, and that's going to be the case for you, and you're going to transform through that other person. For the people who were in a relationship, they are going to have this time that they are going to feel closer than ever to each other. Or that's the positive, you will feel closer than ever to each other, you know, on all levels, physical, mental, soul level. That is good. And if there are any problems, it's a good time to solve them. Again, with this energy of things wanting under the carpet or things that you don't want to see, it's time now to really see the things as they are in true reality. So what a time for the Geminis. If you want a reading, click to the link below. You will see information on my website. If you want to know more about the eclipse, more about eclipses in particular, I will put 2 other links as well. Thank you for listening, dear Geminis, and see you next month. Bye bye.